Hello, dear students. Students, in the last class, we already discussed how we prepare the alkyl halides by using alcohols, especially from PCl5, means phosphorus pentachloride. In this video, I am going to explain another concept for the preparation of alkyl halide by using PCl3 next, right? As PCl3 by using phosphorus trichloride, how we prepare the alkyl halide. Similarly, PbR3 also means phosphorus tribromide. Students, see this reaction. Here they given one reaction, ROH plus PCl3. See the reaction, they given ROH plus PCl3. They give, when ROH means one of the alcohol, when it is reacts with PCl3, it forms an alkyl halide or Cl. And see this reaction, one another important product is formed during this reaction. What is the product? H3PO3. What is the name of this one? Remember, this one is the phosphorus acid. So when we observe the theoretical point related to this reaction, when alcohol reacts with PCl3 or PbR3, an alkyl halide is formed with phosphorus acid. See this reaction. First I write only ROH, one of the alcohol. When it is react with PCl3, it forms an alkyl halide. See this one R and one of this Cl combined to form RCl, and what is the remaining part? POH, right? What is the product which involved H, O and P? That is H3PO3. What is the name of this one? Phosphorus acid. Phosphorus acid. But for balancing, I write 3R in the reactant side and 3R in the product side. It means in the reactant side, when we observe, there are 3 Cl, right? Here 3 Cl atoms are present. Therefore, I take 3 value here for balancing these Cl atoms, right? 3 Cl. Therefore, R value it also becomes 3. Therefore, I write in the reactant side this 3. It is for balance the redox reaction. Reaction. Okay. What is the theoretical point? Remember, when alcohol is react with the PCl3, it forms an alkyl chloride. If alcohol is react with the PbR3, it forms an alkyl bromide, right, with phosphorus acid. See this one example. Here I take methanol, one of the alcohol. When methanol is react with the PCl3, what is the product? Methyl chloride. This one, methyl chloride with phosphorus acid. This product is same, right? Yes. So this method is also used for the preparation of alkyl halide. Next, another one method by using phosphorus triiodide, means Pi3. See this reaction. Similar reaction when compared with the phosphorus trichloride. Students, when alcohol is react with phosphorus iodide or triiodide, it forms an alkyl halide with phosphorus acid. When one of the alcohol is react with phosphorus triiodide, it forms an alkyl halide with phosphorus acid. See this reaction. Here also ROH means one of the alcohol is taken, right? When it is react with Pi3, phosphorus triiodide, then we get an alkyl iodide, with phosphorus acid, See this reaction. I take here one example, that is CS3 CH2 OH. What is the name of this one? Ethanol, right? Yes. When it is react with the Pi3, what is the product? When ethanol is react with the Pi3, phosphorus triiodide, we get the product like CS3 CH2. Here I take I, it's iodine, right? Another product here, H3PO3, right? Here I, its number is 3, therefore I write 3 in the product side, and I write in the reactant side also 3, right, for balance the reaction. As what is the name of the product here? This one is ethyl iodide, Students, when we observe these reactions, they may ask one question. The question is, which acid is formed when ethanol is react with PBr3 or PCl3? What is the answer? What is the question? Which acid is formed when ethanol is react with PBr3? Your answer is phosphorus acid. Remember this one. Next, preparation of alkyl chloride by using HCl. As preparation of alkyl chloride. See this one, preparation of alkyl chloride now by using HCl. This process is also called as Gru's process. This one is also called as Gru's process or Gru's reaction. What is this reaction? Remember, when alcohol is heated or reacted with HCl in presence of, very important, in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, alkyl chloride is formed. Remember this point. What is the point? When alcohol, especially primary and secondary alcohols, when they heated with HCl in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, alkyl chloride is formed. If you observe the reaction, what is the reaction? See here, ROH means it is one of the alcohol. When it is react with anhydrous zinc chloride and HCl, remember students, the mixture of anhydrous zinc chloride and HCl, especially concentrated HCl, this one is called as Lucas reagent. The mixture of anhydrous zinc chloride and concentrated HCl is called as Lucas reagent. Yes, when an alcohol is heated with HCl in presence of zinc chloride catalyst, alkyl chloride is formed. Here the product is alkyl chloride, right? Alkyl chloride. See the example for Gru's process. In the first example, they taken ethanol, right? CS3CH2OH, ethanol. When it is react with HCl, presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, what is the product here? Chloroethane. See here CS3CH2 group in the reactant side as well as product side, same, right? But here this OH group is replaced by this Cl, right? And this OH and this H, remember, this OH and this H are combined to form a water molecule, and this Cl attack to the position of OH, right? Only I change the position of OH. Here I replace this group by Cl and written chloroethane. Yes. And if you observe the second reaction, CS3, CH, CS3, and this CH is attached by OH group. It is one of the secondary alcohol because this center carbon atom, it contains another 2 carbon atoms. Therefore, it is an example for secondary alcohol. When this secondary alcohol is react with anhydrous zinc chloride and HCl, right? What is the product? 2-chloropropane. What is the changes here? This OH is replaced by Cl, and this OH and this H combined to form H2, another product, right? Yes, very important. What is Lucas reagent here? Mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride is called Lucas reagent. In this particular reaction, we know the role of ZnCl2. That is also very important. Remember, students, zinc chloride, it helps to breaking of carbon and oxygen bond. Remember, this zinc chloride, it helps breaking of carbon and oxygen bond during chlorination of alcohol. Zinc is electropositive. You know, we write Zn plus 2 right now. Yes, zinc is electropositive, which accept the electron from oxygen. So bond becomes cleavage. Usually coordinate bond becomes cleavage. ಎಸ್, ಈಗ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಏನಂತ, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಮತ್ತ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ HCl ಜೊತೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಟ್ಟಾಗ ಅದು ಯಾವುದರೊಳ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ದೊಳಗ anhydrous zinc chloride. This one here, it act as a catalyst, right? We form or we get alkyl halides. Usually alkyl chloride is formed here. Remember, HCl, hydrochloric acid, is less reactive with the primary and secondary alcohols. Remember, this one is also very important. HCl is less reactive with primary and secondary alcohol. Therefore, this zinc chloride, it is used as a reducing agent. In this particular reaction, zinc chloride, it is used as a reducing agent which reduce the primary alcohol and secondary alcohol into alkyl halides directly. Remember, primary and secondary alcohols are less reactive with HCl, but tertiary alcohols are more stable than secondary and primary alcohols. Remember this one. Yes, what is Lucas reagent, students? Remember, it is the mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride. Yes, see here, I already told you one point. Tertiary alcohols are very reactive and stable. Therefore, they react readily with the concentrated HCl even in the absence of the chloride. ಈಗ ಏನ್ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಏನಂತ, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಮತ್ತ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ HCl ಜೊತೆ ಬೇಗನೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಜಿಂಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಸಹಾಯವನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಇವೇನದವ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೈಲಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ HCl ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸಿದಾಗ ಜಿಂಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಏನು ಕಂಡು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ even in the absence of the chloride. Yes. See this one. Here one test, it is used for identification of a particular alcohol which is either primary, secondary or tertiary. Remember, students, I already told you Lucas reagent. Lucas reagent test, it helps to detect the alcohol is primary alcohol or secondary alcohol or tertiary alcohol. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಯಾವುದು ಲುಕಾಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಾವು ನಮಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಐತೋ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಐತೋ ಅಥವಾ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಐತೋ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿಬಹುದು. ಹೇಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್, ಸ್ಪಿನಾಲ್ಸ್, ಈಥರ್ಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿತೀರಾ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. Students, remember, if one of the alcohol, when it is react with Lucas reagent, when one of the alcohol it reacts with Lucas reagent, if it gives turbidity immediately or cloudiness immediately, then definitely the given alcohol is tertiary alcohol. Observe my point carefully. One of the alcohol, if it reacts with Lucas reagent, then we get the cloudiness or turbidity immediately, then the given alcohol is tertiary alcohol. ಏನಿದರ ಅರ್ಥ? ನಾನೀಗ ಒಂದು ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡೇನೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಲುಕಾಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸಿದೆ. ಲುಕಾಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತದ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ anhydrous zinc chloride and concentrated HCl. ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನನಗ ಟರ್ಬಿಡಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಪಿಟೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು, ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ನಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು, ಆ ತರ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಪಿಟೇಟ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ. ಇಫ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ when it is react with Lucas reagent, the turbidity or precipitate occurs or appears after 5 minutes, then definitely the given alcohol is secondary alcohol. ಏನಿದರ ಅರ್ಥ? ಈಗ ಒಂದ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸ್ತೀರಿ ಲುಕಾಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಜೊತೆ. ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಲೌಡಿನೆಸ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೆಸಿಪಿಟೇಟ್ ಒಮ್ಮದೊಮ್ಮಲೆ ಕಾಣಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 5 minutes ನೀವು ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸಿದ ಒಂದು 5-6 ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಪ್ರೆಸಿಪಿಟೇಟ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಆಗಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ತರ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಕಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. Remember students, when one of the alcohol, when it is react with Lucas reagent, if the turbidity occurs after 5 minutes of the reaction, then definitely it is an secondary alcohol. Yes, but when one of the alcohol, when it is react with Lucas reagent, there is no turbidity or there is no cloudiness, no precipitate, then given alcohol is primary alcohol. This test, it also clears the tertiary alcohols are more stable or highly reactive than secondary as well as primary alcohol. Yes, because tertiary alcohols contain more electron donating group compared to secondary and primary alcohol. Next, another concept, preparation of alkyl bromide. Preparation of alkyl bromide. How we prepare alkyl bromide? Students, here I write one reaction by using alcohol, how we prepare alkyl bromide, right? Take ROH. Which one it is? Alcohol, right? This one is the alcohol. When alcohol react with HBr, hydrogen bromide or hydrobromic acid, then what is the product? See here, this R and this Br, right, combined to form RBr, plus this is the remaining part, this OH group and this one H combined to form H2O, right? Yes, how you state or how you give the definition point of this reaction? When alcohol is react with HBr, we get alkyl bromide. Remember students, when alcohol, usually when we observe different type of textbooks, when you observe the particular this reaction, here 48% of HBr is used. 48% of HBr is used during the reaction with the alcohol, right? When alcohol is react with 48% HBr, in presence of concentrated H2SO4. Here this one is act as a catalyst. Concentrated H2SO4, we get the product alkyl bromide. Yes, remember the theoretical point. When alcohol is react with 48% of HBr in presence of concentrated H2SO4, alkyl bromide is formed. ಏನಿದು 48% HBr ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ, ಈಗ 100% ಇದಿರ್ತದ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದ ನಿಮಗ. ಈಗ ಈ 100% ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 48% ದಷ್ಟು HBr ಅನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. 48% HBr. ಈ ಒಂದು 100% ಇಲ್ಲಿ HBr ಐತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತದ ಅದು 48% HBr. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ 100 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಒಟ್ಟ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಐತಪ್ಪ ನನ್ ಕಡೆ, ಹೌದಾ? HBr ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ನ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಅದ್ರೊಳಗ 48 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ದಷ್ಟು ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, HBr ಇರಬೇಕು. ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದ ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೋ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಹೌದಾ? ಎಸ್. When alcohol is react with 48% of HBr in presence of alkyl bromide, in presence of concentrated H2SO4, alcohol react with HBr in presence of concentrated H2SO4, we get alkyl bromide. I write one example here. I take ethanol, right? CS3CH2OH, ethanol. What happens when it is react with HBr? What is the product? Usually this reaction takes place in presence of concentrated H2SO4, right? We get the product CS3CH2Br, and another product is H2O. Ethanol, then the product is ethyl bromide. Yes. Next, another one, preparation of alkyl iodide. Similar reaction. See this one, but instead of HBr, here I used HI, means hydrogen iodide, right? So see this reaction. When one of the alcohol, ROH alcohol, when it is react with HI, hydrogen iodide, are also called as hydroiodic acid, then we get the product like RI. Re ಅಂತ ಓದಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. RI ಅಂದ್ರೆ alkyl iodide with water. Yes, students, one theoretical point. Usually in this particular reaction, right, in this reaction 57% of iodine is used, right? 57% of iodine is used. As when one of the alcohol is react with HI, then we get alkyl iodide. If you take an example, methanol, CS3OH, when it is react with HI ಅಂದ್ರೆ high ಅಂತ ಓದ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಅದು hydrogen iodide or hydroiodic acid. Yes, what is the product? Here this H and this OH are combined to form one product H2O, then remaining part is CS3I. What is this one? What is the name of this one? Methyl iodide, right? Methyl iodide. Yes, when alcohol is react with 57% of HI, then we get alkyl iodide. Yes. Next, another one, very important, so I write important here. What is the concept? Preparation of alkyl chloride by using SOCl2, means thionyl chloride. Preparation of alkyl chloride by using thionyl chloride. Yes, SOCl2, nothing but thionyl chloride. Yes, you know, when we observe this reaction, here it is one of the alcohol and this one is thionyl chloride. this reaction takes place in presence of pyridine, then we get alkyl chloride with SO2 means sulfur dioxide and HCl. Right? Remember, when one of the alcohol is heated with thionyl chloride in presence of pyridine, alkyl chloride is formed. Yes, if you want to know more about this reaction, first I write this reaction once again like this. Here ROH, this one is the group alcohol, right? And I write this SOCl2 like this. SO, one Cl here and another Cl here. SOCl2. Usually this reaction takes place in presence of pyridine. S. What is the role of pyridine? We will see later. Right. Next, here we get the product. One product is RCl, right? This one RCl, and another one product SO2, S, this one SO, and another SO2, and another one group, that is HCl, right? S. When alcohol is heated with thionyl chloride in presence of pyridine, alkyl chloride is formed. Alkyl chloride is formed. If you take one example, first I take one example, that is ethanol, CH3CH2OH, right? When it is react with thionyl chloride, SOCl2, in presence of pyridine, what is the product? If you know this general reaction, then you can easily write the product, right? RCl means here, which one is the R group? CH3CH2. So I write CH3CH2Cl plus another products SO2 and HCl. Remember one more thing, in this particular reaction, the two products SO2 and HCl both are in gaseous form. Students, remember, when ethanol is react with thionyl chloride in presence of pyridine, ethyl chloride is formed. What is the name of this one? Ethyl chloride. Ethyl chloride, right? But one thing you remember here, this method is not applied for preparation of alkyl bromide and alkyl iodide. ಎಸ್, ನಾ ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು, ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಯೋನಿಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಆದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಥಿಯೋನಿಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸಿರಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಬ್ರೋಮೈಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಅಯೋಡೈಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಾಕ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ? Remember, this method is not applied for preparation of alkyl bromide and alkyl iodide because the SOBr2, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತದ SOCl2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಥಿಯೋನಿಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ SOBr2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಥಿಯೋನಿಲ್ ಬ್ರೋಮೈಡ್. It is one of the unstable product. Unstable product. And another one SOI2, thionyl iodide, it does not exist. It does not exist. Remember these theoretical concepts. This method means preparation of alkyl chloride by using thionyl chloride. This method is not applied for preparation of alkyl bromide and alkyl iodide because SOBr2 is unstable and SOI2, it does not exist. And one more thing, in this particular reaction, pyridine, it is one of the organic base which increase the rate of the reaction. Pyridine, it acts as a catalyst and it increases the rate of a reaction, and also it neutralizes the acid. Yes, remember this one, pyridine, it is one of the organic base which increases the rate of a reaction and neutralizes the acid. Students, this method is one of the best method for preparation of alkyl halides because the byproducts which are formed in this particular reaction, mainly SO2 and HCl, both are gases. Hence, during this reaction, both escape easily. Then we get the pure form of alkyl halide. Right. Remember, this method is one of the best method for preparation of alkyl halides because the byproduct forms are gases. Hence, they escape easily during this reaction. Okay, students, what is the concept? Preparation of alkyl chloride by using thionyl chloride. When alcohol is react with thionyl chloride in presence of pyridine, we get alkyl chloride. Alkyl chloride. Usually this pyridine, it increase the rate of the reaction and it also neutralize the HCl. Here both products SO2 and HCl both are in gaseous form, therefore they can easily escape during the reaction, therefore pure form of alkyl chloride is formed. So this one is the best method for preparation of alkyl chloride. Yes, next, here I taken one example. It shows one of the alcohol is react with thionyl chloride in presence of pyridine, then you get the respective product. See here, what is the reactant? Means alcohol is taken here. This one is ethanol, right? When ethanol is react with thionyl chloride, SOCl2, in presence of pyridine catalyst, we get thionyl chloride. Yes. ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಈ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಇಥನಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನ್ರಿ? CS3CH2OH. ಹೌದಾ? ಅದ್ರ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತ ಇಥನಾಲ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, when it is react with SOCl2 means thionyl chloride. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಏನು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ CS3 ಇತ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ CS3 ಬರ್ದೇನೆ. CH2 ಬಟ್ OH ಬದಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ದ ನಾನು ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ Cl ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Yes, next, this SO and this one O are combined to form SO2 and remaining part is S and another one Cl, both combined to form HCl. Yes. You already know this point. This method is preferred than other methods because both the products of this, which are those SO2 and HCl, are gases and can easily escape and behind the pure alkyl halide. Okay, students, see here, this slide gives more information about preparation of haloalkanes or alkyl halides by using alcohols. See this once again. One of the alcohol, when it react with constant HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride means Lucas reagent, then we get alkyl halide. This one is also called as Druce process. As next, another one, NaBr H2SO4 means alkyl bromide, then we get alkyl bromide by using this reaction. Yes, if one alcohol is react with PX3, we get alkyl halide, and alcohol is react with PCl5, we get alkyl halide, right? Thionyl chloride reaction also, you know. Okay, students, next move to the another concept, preparation of alkyl halides by using alkanes. ಈಗ ಅಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಹಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ನೌ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಹಲೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಕೇನ್ಸ್. See this reaction. See the given reaction. CH4. What is the name of this one? Methane. Right? Methane. When it is react with chlorine in presence of sunlight, then we get methyl chloride. ಈ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? Methyl chloride. Chlorination of methane. Hydrocarbons ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿರಬಹುದು. ಹೌದಾ? Yes. When methane is react with chlorine in presence of sunlight, here H mu, it indicates diffuse sunlight, then we get alkyl halide. Students, remember, when alkanes react with halogen, when alkanes react with halogen in presence of diffused sunlight, alkyl halides are formed. Remember this point. When a particular alkane react with halogen in presence of diffused sunlight, alkyl halides are formed. I think you know about mechanism of chlorination of methane. Mechanism of chlorination of methane. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್, ಪ್ರೊಪಗೇಷನ್, ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದು ನೆನಪಿರ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದನ್ನ ನೆನಪಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇದು ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Chlorination of mechanism of methane, right? Yes, when methane is react with chlorine in presence of diffuse sunlight, then we get alkyl chloride. Here it is methyl chloride. Yes, if you take another reaction, you only write the product. Here I take CS3, which one it is? Ethane, right? What happens when it is react with chlorine in presence of H mu? What is the product? Which chloride is formed during this particular reaction? I write CS3CH2Cl plus HCl, right? Here I displace one hydrogen atom by Cl atom, right? CS3CH2Cl and HCl. What is the name of this one? Ethyl chloride. Ethyl chloride or chloroethane. Next, by using alkenes, preparation of alkyl halides by using alkenes. Remember students, an alkene is converted to corresponding alkyl halide by reaction with hydrogen chloride or hydrogen bromide or hydrogen iodide. Remember, one of the alkene when react with hydrogen halide, then it forms alkyl halide. See this reaction here, ethene is taken as an example. Ethene, right? Ethene, when it is react with HX, then the product alkyl halide is formed like this. See this product, right? Here double bond changes to single bond and one H attacked here and one halogen group attacked to this particular carbon atom, right? If you take another example, propene. See this one, propene, CS3CH double bond CH2. When it is react with one of the hydrogen halide, especially HI, hydroiodic acid, then you get the product like CS3CH2 CH2I, right? And another product CS3CHI CS3. Here this one is the major product and this one is the minor product. Why? So just to recall one very important point about the stability of carbocations. Among three types of carbocations, what are those? Primary carbocation, secondary carbocation, and tertiary carbocation. Among those three types of carbocations, which one is more stable? Yes, the order is tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary than primary, right? Yes, here there is no tertiary carbocation, therefore we observe only these two, right? One is secondary carbocation and primary carbocation. Among these two, which one is more stable? This one, secondary carbocation, right? So I write this product, major product like this, CS3CH, and this CH contain iodine and here another CS3, right? And minor product, this one, CS3CH2 CH2, and this CH2 is attacked by iodine, right? Among these two, which one is more stable? Because here this iodine, it is the group which is attacked to the secondary carbocation, right? Yes, therefore this one is more stable. See this point, propene yields two products, however only one predominates as per Markovnikov's rule. Yes, very important, Markovnikov's rule. ಈಗ ನಾವು Markovnikov's rule ನ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಏನು? Yes, according to the definition point, when one of the asymmetrical alkene is react with asymmetrical molecule, the negative part of the added molecule goes and attack the carbon atom which contain least number of hydrogen atom. ಈ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ನೆನಪದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಮಾರ್ಕೋನಿಕಾಫ್ಸ್ ರೂಲ್ ಇದರ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಬರೋದೇ ಆಂಟಿ ಮಾರ್ಕೋನಿಕಾಫ್ಸ್ ರೂಲ್. What is Markovnikov's rule? When one of the symmetrical alkene is react with a symmetric molecule, the added molecule, the negative part of the added molecule goes and attack the carbon atom which containing least number of hydrogen atom. You see this reaction here. Propene, it is one of the asymmetric alkene, right? ಇಥೀನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಏನದ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅದ, ಹೌದಾ. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಅಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಕೇನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ CH3 group is present, but here CH2 group is present, one of the asymmetrical alkene, right? And this one is the added, right, HI, added product or added compound, HI. When one of the alkene propene is react with HI, then it forms a major product CH3CHI. Now you observe this product only. How this product is formed? See here, according to Markovnikov's rule, hydrogen iodide. Here, which one is the negative part, students? H, it contains positive, and iodine, it contains negative point, right? Therefore, the negative part of the added molecule goes and attack the carbon atom which containing least number of hydrogen atoms and involved in the double bond, right? Among these two, this one and this one, among these two, which one contain least number of hydrogen atoms, students? This one, right? Therefore, this iodine, it goes and attack this carbon atom. At the time we get the product CH3CH, it contain iodine group and CH3 here. What is the name of this one? 2-iodopropane. 2-iodopropane is the major product. Means this reaction clears. This reaction takes place according to the Markovnikov's rule. Remember one point, definition point of Markovnikov's rule. When one of the asymmetrical alkene is react with hydrogen iodide or unsymmetrical molecule, then the negative part of the added molecule goes and attack the carbon atom which contain least number of hydrogen atom and involved in the double bond. Therefore, among these two products, 2-iodopropane is the major product. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾಳೆಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಪ್ರೊಪೀನ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ HBr. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಅವರು. ಪ್ರೊಪೀನ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ HBr, ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಟೂ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದ ಮೇಜರ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್. ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ಹೌದಾ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಯೋಡಿನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾರ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವೇನ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದ? Br ತಗೊಂಡು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದ. ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲೇ Br ಆ ತರ ಬರೆದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, see here students, usually two reactions, two types of products, observation here, but the reaction is same. When propene is react with HBr, right, in presence of no peroxide, means according to the Markovnikov's rule this reaction takes place, then we get the product 2-bromopropane. When propene is react with the HBr, then we get 2-bromopropane, one of the major product. This reaction takes place according to Markovnikov's rule. But if the similar reaction, what is the reaction? Propene is react with HBr in presence of peroxide catalyst or organic peroxides, then we get the product 1-bromopropane. 1-bromopropane. Remember students, during this reaction, according to anti-Markovnikov's rule, this reaction takes place, then we get the product 1-bromopropane. This one is the minor product. Possibilities there, formation of both 2-bromopropane as well as 1-bromopropane, right? What is anti-Markovnikov's rule? When a symmetrical alkene is react with a symmetrical molecule, then the added negative part of the molecule goes and attack the carbon atom which contain more number of hydrogen atoms and involved in the bond formation. Therefore, we get the product 1-bromopropane, right? Let's see here the definition point of Markovnikov's and anti-Markovnikov's rule. I think, but remember this one. The negative part of the attacking reagent attaches itself to the carbon atom carrying lesser number of hydrogen atoms, while the positive goes to the carbon atom with more number of hydrogen atoms. And anti-Markovnikov's rule, it is exactly opposite to that of the Markovnikov's rule, right? It has been observed that when HBr is added to an unsymmetrical double bond in presence of organic peroxide, very important, usually anti-Markovnikov's rule reaction observed in presence of organic peroxides such as benzyl peroxide, right? The reaction takes place against to the Markovnikov's rule. Okay, students, in the next class, means in the next hour, we'll discuss about preparation of dihaloalkanes. Thank you.